Transformations. We transform ourselves to transform people. I hope so will be a way. I am going to run some way. And so, if one could hear say, you didn't come into Baswa quickly. Now I share video. You didn't come cry. Okay, so, but Obaswa no share video. Obaswa no share video. Now you didn't come cry. And then the other topic, I don't know who be I don't know who be a normal echo so around, so we felt say it is important for us to talk about the real topic now. Let me just quickly read it. My friend 20. It said donor sperms and related matters in today's world. So one thing I say the thing say, and the Ayebiafo was here, you remember the brave or her. Omo try say ombe boy might be omo ni momo baby. The reason is that there are many at times maybe a memo money omo tino ebi na omo sperm ahode nim omo low sperm count and say no man intimi enye den em fertilize oba no kosua. There are some women like that. And inti eba na sa na what they can do no say they have to look for a sperm. Bema hunsua ebetimi abo no man timi afa yafu. And I remember bebre so ha sperm na bu almost the same you know. Jnana says, are you on TikTok? Yes, I'm on TikTok. Moa, I'm on TikTok also. Until my man view ha sperm na bu almost the same you know. Muvanya he the one on makushi video ma hospital for they say, oh man, sperm no abu me so say me hu dia me de dem nyi bi. No ma use kakakra. Until oba bi so ehia Bema hunsu ebetimi a fertilizer ne kosua no a. Na of course what the fertilizer hospitals na. Na omo charge the bibia wi a na omo obi sperm na obeton ma omo no. Na omo yi bi na omo de ayeden. Omo de fertilizer ne kosua na man na watimi ayeden anya obawo. Enti ade say no nka enya bone nka enya bad because eboa asave nkrofo bebre. There are so many people in marriages that our there no issues nkoa just because oba no entimi emfa yefun. But many a times no be kokomu ano e bia na your bema no kra na sperm ahode ni mu anti entimu fertilizer oba no kosua. By them say your society na quite say so bema na oba ho na wo ma na yehu ni say e oba no na enwo no. So there are so many women that they are going through so much pain, so much difficulties in their marriages just because say awo emma. The at the end of the day, omo to me, Echo Hospital. I said, everybody, please pray for me. I really want a job. I apply for immigration and will be going to medicals on Monday, please. Your boy Nicholas, Yaminka, why? Yaminka. Anything, I pray be a anything by at the end of the day, na Obano, and any could be on hospital, F.L. hospital to CB. Na, on my day. Omo atimi amane sperm ni bi na afela because you ampa na watimi nya battle na so nti obeka say there are so many men that knowingly or unknowingly no they go out there to go and donate their sperms and that sperm no is even crofo be worry because say ebo munya ba ma worry bia na agija no matim epic up nti obeka say we are in a modern world and a lot of things are happening to we nka boni bi anim but the atia say Wona wo donate o sperm no. You need to understand. Say you na ye ba asase we so no. We have a carved out destiny for ourselves. Okay? We have a carved out destiny for ourselves. Every individual. Until wo ba asase so no. And no maybe as this is what bra bo money everything it is carved out based on your previous life. And into Bema de normally no na dodo na no nche de issue ewo awo mu. Yes, e been more how more issues. But Bema no only issue na awo mu no. Obetimi awo 100 kids. Yes, ebi onya oba bia oba no betimi anya yefunu betimi awo mama akoma 100 but obema betimi aye because if a man say asem ka say ya mama akoma 100 no mu nyina a fertile obema ba ko betimi impregnate o mu nyina within a month 100 of them yes within a month no obema betimi impregnate ma be say 100 o mu nyina be fa yefunu timi awo. So it means that Obama only any issue ewo na was in muno. Zani pano only problem. But at the back one, yes, Ocean and so say, you will no my friend say descendants. Aya was a for, ne was a for, ne was a for. One casano, unim say unimo mame, unimo papa. O mama ne papa so ewo mama ewo papa. And as our great grandparents and also almost so our parents. And their parents also have parents. Okay, say would treasure. Ubetimi a treasure ko achire and they would descendant omo a wo show omo ase aba bedru so. Nti no abusua bi kura de o ho a eya na ye madin eye surname bi eye very common name. Okay? And nti no nya boss a surname no pe no local India no ma e wo pa and it say Yoruba form so e wo ho onya boss a say name na obi bia ni mabusua property afri ma wo ba. I said, and how long does it take to receive a forecast? So all down online now, me normally within a week or two no omo pull the details to me and not my head their mom. Why? You see I no can say almost send me new list is about 80 of them. I go so I may until be all that bear 2-3 weeks now and but today I'm working on it. Why? And then or no, wow, to see no, you belong to a descendant. At times that make no, you would deem special name be wa a yes cinema. In your boss head in the pa, will be any mabusia free. So it means that you have your own lineage, you have your own descendant, and then no one OPS and you should not be the last of your descendant. Also better than will be producing cry now when you what's a phone. But if you happen to go out there to go and give your sperm, Ayebiafo can be now the amount of some minimum how much they give 1,000 or 2,000 maybe I don't know how much. Mom how much I donate sperm with the man no bet me actually to her. When how much our boys and no donate sperm. You can write it down. Why say be what's a bit why you be that. And I only will be away be on where the home come. How much are the mom? This can all 1 year you've taken the money. And our banner be say be honest so we hear sa sperm on so aquacoji I be a be save na worry. But there back wo be man won nim say. So nim say abusua bia no at times we betimi awo mama akoma go be say 10. Among 10 ni nyina no e bia ba ko pe ene ba be ye odefo na ba ko pe ene ba be ye ni batitire bia abusua ni nyina be se ni sele so. They make out in here. Ureko say I was told 1,700 Ghana cedis. Okay. So Ureko say all information say omo donate omo sperm no omo ya 1,700. Wow. Maybe omo. Obi say I had $600 depending on the center. Okay, Rachel of Nekasa. Wow, $600 means a big room. It's a compared to 7,000 Ghana cedis. No. And how much is the forecast? Forecast your 1 year they or your 3 years they or your 5 years they or do pa come your website or www.jnana108.com. Na go check it. www.jnana108.com. Okoha obi to me enya. And as you know no my is no me boni nyina so see ya wonim de cause see ya den Iran for and America ne Israel for ntokwa. I spoke on this obekaya me catch said there's going to be a big revolution in Iran, and that revolution it will cause to the downfall of the regime. And I can say from now up to 2027 the supreme leader of Iran, he will be free as I see so. And exactly what happened, and what we said. And you see, you remember I told you, say oil, so the price will rise up. And China be another dollar, no oil no was $68. A koya could do better 110. Huh? Dollar no, I mean oil no, a barrel now was $68. Within 3-4 days, it will rise here could do better 110. And then just something baby will be do better 88. Meaning say and a cost will be more. And the stars on the kind said there's going to be a problem in Venezuela because the leader there no will be taken out. And I can say a year are the same. Colombia will be an issue, and then Cuba will be an issue. Okay, can we not the bomb one? And the coming do is on the quite busy one. The oil price on I then I dump it, and within short time the year. We have to acquire costs to see America for one is about more money, Iran for a country. On what is happening there. And all these things will be out here in forecast that me predictions and that. I said all these things. And into me forecast there because everybody need a guide. Abrabomuno, as when you be a okwana koko pimwa. Obi obeka bibia to wakoma so a obebia to ma odi bebo bra. Yes. Obi out. Everybody needs somebody. Bibi ni obeti me approach ni pa say me pacho. ABCD, what do you think? So you nipa na won ni obi asa wo life man die. They make out it. So who you be a wo ni obi a wo life bibi ni na obeti me approach ni pa say me pacho. There is something happening I don't have understanding. Please, what can I do? So when you be say I miss you die. Yes, many people depend on me as a life coach, but I may so many depending on my spiritual master. When I feel say I need advice, I speak to my spiritual master because the end is that when you're complete. Yes, my spiritual master also have a spiritual master, and his master also have his own spiritual master. This is life. The whole thing when say, "Well, we're enough." I'm telling you, you alone cannot be enough because you must always have somebody be near. You run to that person. Share so business be asked here. Is it not wise for you to approach a business consultant? Now on guide the obey to music and don't you have that kind of understanding? Yeah, in our day-to-day life, over social business, I said the best thing is to approach a business consultant. Now when your idea, ABS $20,000 and $20,000. Then I bet me there are people like that almost soon idea or bit much was you know. We are ABCD as can obey me home for so in life and physical. And many people, you know, respect this process. So I answer now one tiapo and I say a woman once in a while you go to the hospital. Okay, almost some friends saying, okay, vitals, you know. Now is everything going right? And I be being call you or one. You go to the hospital, obi or no expert, no. Uncle body know who say what is your problem? Okay? And then eba apomdi ho a ye won krofo moto mo si wa omo say nimdie no. And then say obi bi nkoyi wa brabo mu a you run there na okoje idea. Even at times you na bia ye ni sika no say ukwa pharmacy shop bia na say me pa che wo be so ya say many to chim kakra say me so funu me didi kwa na say me kon na aduane me ni appetite o chechire mu chire mo apa quickly no say obe use we or the more ampa ko do fi na no ma wodi na day o two no now we okay yes obi bia brabo mu no you must have somebody say edru ba bia ayeden a you approach them for advice. How about law? So what you wanna where your ba na be person with jail ya officer kwasi abu then abey you go and see a lawyer. Where your be ma oba bi bu kwasi den a obeto oji wajapade what do? You go and see a lawyer. Obi ba won sase wo pasase awia what do? You go see a lawyer. So the make sure say our brabom all the branches of life no ye won krofo motu mu si wo say say wo cause that direction we no meet any obstacle or any setback. We necessary way. Do anything in so you telling me that life in general, and no maybe a normal in any suo and it's what dear. No man, you're physical, said you. You think that you don't need anybody you can approach for help or for advice or for support. Son of Adrian, I say, oh, a big problem. Because even me, as I'm sitting here, that I know that thousands of people depend on me for my advice and all that. Mention me what my spiritual master be near, I go to him. No one single individual is complete. Until I say, Obi Bia, I honor my answer na kwankro. Yes. And then you always might find somebody. Obi say in UK no $850 to $1,000. Wow. The man boya Ghana na monko UK na monko ya o mo benye sika bebre. Na plane na de be kono so na be asem. Bisa na de be kono na be asem. So the American they see and say you need somebody who will be your guide. Prince Hansen said, Papa, I really need your number. And I feel now follow me and I will need me. My number that baby. My number is 0262 143963. 0262 143963. That's my number. And I will be forecasting website. I'll be to me. I call order here www.jnana108.com. I said, Daddy, please, you don't answer my calls. And you don't calls I mean answer baby. May I there now, may I Jnana, may be I can't pick calls. I'm just an individual to know. Oh, friend, I'm pick any news, and your boy. So I'm to honor phone belly. I will never say the pick. I'll pick it. But may I Juma, may attend it to be, may water so be. I won't be able to pick call. Official, my number no 6263 by 0262 143963. And you know, when it comes to life in general, no, you must have somebody be near obe approaching it. Na said the idea say the big guys were frame me onyame. And until na fe no so a, na ma taking my time, na ma drafting information for people who really need help, people who need guides. And until you know, when you have those information, no, it will be able to guide you through the whole year. Okay? First, no, and be a maker you here for to be a Oko Fimanu. Okwa no that I'm pacho as same is in Bajovian was saying. And as you are saying, they have a big world, a very small one. The no be America to see or hey. It because I want to be money anymore. It because no crying. But at least I have been able to arrange something about you will be an ubit to me benefited from you nim dear and upon their chain. You see you can benefit from that if you are ready. Minimum crofo every day. I first know Munyami forecast that they will not take any decision. Yeah. Good to hear the Megan. Me say there are so many people that I know very well. Big people who and crofo a lot of people depend on. People that have different companies and I first know Munyami forecast and they will not take any decision. Because I follow me at chair 7-8 years and they know. So all this while information made them more based on my brabono. How is it calling the Afeson? Now Onyanya me forecast on team take any serious decision. Knowing very well say only baby a bit to me. So all that I'm saying is that you need somebody in your life, somebody who is a guide. Okay? And yet is who here be our friends but me here see was my mom by a mount. And by bon here, what I'm saying, see, I am talking about a life coach. I'm not talking about a pastor. I'm not talking about a prophet to be a Bible by a man. By body is very good. But the true baby, it is not just about prayers and prophecy. It's about having information from the universe. I need baby to me 2-1 among not no matimiakoyi. To be no afro be Jnana, Bacho, be a person here, you may be saying, you may be saying, no, and person you may koyi, Bacho Bompire Mammy. No, I know that's okay. And Yankopon, and she says, no. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that. Yes, in Bible here, but every individual being based on the universal principles. So there are things you need to understand. You didn't carry them, but your date of birth you're saying. The Uber date of birth now. There were Juma person as I say, a part of that Jumano. Saying you're part of that, it means say, who hear different advice. Na says adwuma na within your destiny. Then I bet me successful in that. See, when I'm talking about life coach, I am not saying a pastor or a prophet or a bishop. No. Life coaching, it goes beyond just being a pastor, a prophet, or a bishop. Because very holistic. And one must be so much versed in every aspect of life. Metaphysically, spiritually, the person must be well versed. Say the bear obey me a guiding microphone now. What to be a man microphone call problems. The wow me, I'm telling you, you need somebody. I am very busy. I'm too busy. I don't even need more people. I mean, calling me because so many messages. So find somebody. I'll be approaching for advice, for support, because everybody needs that. And the one here, I told you that me and Kasa, I need somebody in my life. So if there's anything I'm visiting here, advisor, I call my spiritual master, Guru Dave. So back here, I've been saying this time when you the main Asia Kunyaso as in Kosohene. When they approached me as a mystical person, my maintenance and I mean review Nami who's a Yamami and Yamami. But my guess I call my spiritual master, Guru Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisance. All glories to you. Bless your power part. Guru Dave, my people are saying they want me to become Nkoswahene. What do you think? The Guru said, what do you do as Nkoswahene? I said, Nkoswahene no development. My Guru told me, okay, go and do it. When the Guru said go and do it, means that he has sanctioned that he has given his blessings. Be successful. But the work on go and set the example for other chiefs to learn. That's why Dumasuya is trending everywhere. Because of the Nkoswahene of Dumasuya. Why? My spiritual master directed me, yes, you can accept that. And not just accepting it to go and prove a point. Say, be your henia, this is how the person is supposed to behave. Everybody need a guide. Did I make a know? Everybody need a guide. Everybody need a guide. So let me tell you, the judges in the court no mubu asem no. So munya asem se see ya. Omo nkasa ko gina da kamu ko ya omo lawyer so. Omo fa lawyer. Me say judges now ko Supreme Court ne appeal court ne whatever circuit court no mo ho na omo di amanfo asem no. So onu nya asem onu obi nya asem a efa embremu asem wa. Na ese so kokota. Ono judge na otena ho. Na onu di obi asem no. Obekwa kofa lawyer ama lawyer na gina mama no. Because you say safo ensa no ho. You say safo ensa no ho. Empayimfo bu sa be na e bia na wona wonte ase. Safo ensa no ho ne say wo ye doctor, wo na wo ye surgeon na wo ye amanfo operation. Wo su adwuma ye expert. So wo ye furu ya wo ya wontimu nya wankasa wo ho operation. You cannot do it. Somebody, a different surgeon must stand on you. Now I operate on you. They say suffer ends and all. I'm telling you, it's very important. Don't allow yourself to think that we are so great, we are so powerful. That one who hear will be our brabum, who hear will be our brabum. Yeah, who hear will be our brabum. So I am just telling you this before I become a topic in the TNE. Say brabum no, obi biya here obi. Obi bia ehia obi nte won we an wo se wo de me fa ho obey a mistake, obey a big mistake in life. Nte what I'm saying is you need to get somebody, the person will be able to look into life na nipa na encho de say way. Francis N. Newton said the forecast is saving me from a lot of stress currently. Thank you, Nana. Obi bia na onu ewo me forecast. Not or taking the time a reading or follow. Trust me, that person will not make any unnecessary mistakes. Yes, no matter what, nothing is 100% in this material world. But I say unnecessary mistake. Because the forecast will give you a holistic view of the whole year. What and what can you do, and what can you can't do. Not what me a guide on who. So those of you who are made transformation members, when you forecast, go through it. So when you have a forecaster, what it means is say this year you send it our WhatsApp and match that every year. This year no obeko portal no so your transformation your data business. Or ID number, or WhatsApp number, or the register a time and I register no. O call now cause your portal hona go on your platform, your WhatsApp platform no. Ye the video at all, be follow video no. Say be obey to me na wan kasa wanya o forecast no. Ndo ko a ebisa wo say o membership idea. Enya wo ID card na ye ma wa utumi to ko mu na e card no no. Ye send a stuffed copy ID edimo bia a digital ID obia will be every register member bia will be. Ndo ko no ebisa wo membership idea. Sa wo digital ID dey send them out no ene na obegba shim. And a password in a WhatsApp number would you register as a transformation member. And into your motion we are not be. A BMA one hour download you could be because a information is very coded for you. The person will be able to gain access to it. And into what download to create we know, be another password. Said a young wood there and will be the file you won't be able to have access to. You're very careful because they're focusing on your life and soul. So there's something that unkwan is keep now who the tie. And you know what him grab download do we know. Before I bet me be a information, a best beside another password. Until beside password the be more. Or membership ID now or bosh him first and then about share password the whole. Ne be we are betting me print it. Many a times will be ha on any community. Ebi obana kwa be man suspect or ban or ban no boy to my any obe kind of forecast nebu. From here to here, there will be a third person in your marriage or your relationship. So relationship when a marriage in a bit me break it because of that. You're very careful. When you're before before you never forecasting. The bear no power they guided that. Now I can find a forecast now. I can who you are possible. Okay, yes, from April to June. Now monitor and pa bedroom April to June. One over has say obey to already forecast natural no. Forecast and never be go out. At the end of the day, they say, but yeah, nobody will have access to your forecast. Unkwana before forecast. Unkwana binya. Anything that pass with any two. Said a be safeguarded. When you are forecasting, go through it. Share way auto then octodi or say daddy. If my forecast has delayed a little bit longer, I would have been in trouble. Your forecast has been my daily guide for the past 6 years. Yeah. And this is here with you. And this is here with you. Forecasting is very important because Abraham obi ehia obi. Obi ehia obi. You need somebody who can guide you. And some of us, we have this gift. It's very fortunate for you guys. Say, we are not money conscious people. And in the information among for the millionaire within a twinkle of an eye, you know, this information we give out to people without even collecting any money. Let me come with you. Me say, this gift or this knowledge of having idea about what can happen to people. I guess one person, 100,000 people, 200,000 people, you better accurate information. Or forecast and offer the personality side, read it and see say a woman some American. So if you can't know your baby other. Me no share baby other, but offer forecast and all kind of personality side what over why? Because the way I want to even know the kind of I want you to be anymore. The forecast will talk about that. And the work kind personality side in every know say want some the year can. Now amount information within the year. What you should be expecting. A more brief information about the whole year. If we are not mature, a year major planetary a year was sternum. Major planetary cancellation within the year now, and no never when you're positive or negative, you know. Nina, neither mommy, we are about career. I did be for what Juma say be within the year and matter biano. We give you some information about that. If you are about finances, you seek a seven. BFO seek a seven within the year, they are come was a mina, the actual. This is the business and the cryptocurrency administration. So be at least open so online training. Be able to bit my phone. Your family, your relationship, your health. Very deep information. So what die online? I'm send the remedies account. You know, say no mama can The good ones, the bad ones, and how can you handle them? There are more remedies to that. This information, no, amount for Mutimu providing, they are millionaires. The reason is that they sell this information to people and people pay. Yeah. Me say, me God brothers benum yes, they are well loaded financially. Because no say the one no could be as a matic transformation. Yet be a free no or not online. And a month for us subscribe to now, thousands, some of them 500,000, 400,000. They are first one to a month for a better request, and best 500. I mean, there's 2,000, 3,000, 10,000 people, and I'm finally for more than $500, $700, $300. Will be a bit here. Information get to every day. Information get to every big, but very good information. Know what you are. So they are downloaded. They have money. They have so much money because information among for here. Oh, your Hannah. People don't pay attention. Among for names are no more. They don't play with it. Mama Wabruch, they don't names at times. Mama, yes, I tarot reading, or Mama, palm reading. Okoha, how much no tia? Mama Wabruch, the more UK, meaning more Europe, Mama more US. Your tarot reading for tarot readers or more palm readers. Mokoha, how much do they charge you? Big money. So obey your forecasting number one. And no common many general you. Okwa say be or your forecasting for only your relationship. No go to be a $200. Only your relationship, no to ya. Will be up in the finances and will be up in health. Or charging it separately. Okay, kabumwa. One person will give us $1,000. By yen there personally, no. 7 say consultation for all this tarot reading $100. $100 consultation, no. $100 say people and it's possible. So you're very good at a lot of people can go. And a bit of crowds has an online reading. Something I can do, but I don't want to. Or mama for book you online. 200 people who are scheduled no reading online, no agility. It's something I can do. Simple, may yet fast. But I personally want to have the feel. When I'm doing consultation, I want to have that personal relationship with the person that I'm talking to. You look into my eyes, I look into your eyes, I tell you what I'm seeing about you. Anything I mention, I said, may a year online consultation. Maybe in the future I find, but you see, I mean, decide to say, may year online consultation. I want you to have the feel of a person in front of you. And yes, be a voice be now to see me and let me talk to you. So what I'm saying is, why you're lucky now, when you access to my forecast now, take it serious. Take it serious. Because that information will be the magic music. And now, as information member, you don't pay anything. More among your members or die, and how much do you pay? I think $150 or so. With that information, 47 pages, 30 pages, 27 pages, you got 57 pages. How much do you pay? And when you know a manually done, I write everything, I type. Me typing in a type, me use me that type. I type very fast. Me to me use a laptop and type. And by me use a phone. Me a very fast typer. You know, a whole book me type up. That's what I do. You know, take it serious. The idea, maybe I know. We were talking about a year or more donor sperm, or more donated sperm. And no, and a year and a year discussing it. Did I make sure I say, your man will be almost sperm in a boo and as soon as I say, I'm fine here. And I say, oh, wait to me, I work on donate, I'm a hospital to be on my hospital. Until you call every week, you call a couple of go. Now I guess Kakakra. We don't say $600, you guys $1,700. Now I can't until every week you be as a 2 weeks, you're not a school. There are people like that. I said, mine is 70 pages. I didn't pay a person. Thank you, Daddy. This is Maya. Yes. Obvious information may be in Jessica. That make can say, Obi Biana or how him to see when you say, wow, destiny. And a boo busuamon, a big crown, my man, a big pa, back, pipi pet, and I be obeying the Bacassia. a ono na abusuani na gya na so ebi o na wo ma me wo 10 ebi o so be say 4 5 ono e na obeye abusuani ti nse sie na wo adwo say wo ho kire wo na wo pesika ya ade bi a wunya na wakọ hospital na wakọ use sperm e dia ma omo no sa sperm no a omode a fertilize obi kosu ya to the yam amani panafa wo ba mi say because na ma say wo sere I'm back to your topic nti sa o sperm no a wo dia come hospital bi omode ama oba bi ja to the yam a akora no wanhum na yekuko nyire ne ko e bia na sa akora na efiri wo ba mu oba ya wakodi obi abusuya mu no ono na ya abusuya no pillar dan kwama bi ono na beja abusuya no o tell me again e bia na sa nipa ba ko na wo yi no koma obi a wakwanye obi ba wunnim ba bi mpo wo no ono na ewo ne destiny mu so ono na beja abusuya no di asi ho onka prema bi a wo paid intino wo de sa so na kwakwacha abusuya foforo. You're very careful. Yeah, Trump is doing patapa. Only patapa na yeno. Patapa na yeno. Oh no. Oni mpefe say adiwe waye. Waye kan o man say ye beto abato na sisi ne kura no. No ni ahye woni ba bi akoda biribi etwo ne da. Ahye woni o. A well known ahye wodi. And actually ahye wodi ni person obeteto. And on mokoye kululu na almost settle no on $100,000. So as ne ba mo de Congress o mo ko frefe no ho ankosi aga e ma ne lawyer kura ko hu jail. Ne lawyer kura ko hu jail on fa order to te wo patapa nko a nti yen ko topic ni so eni nti wo be ma na wo kakra bia o pay di amfo say be ma 1,700. Okay, obi say o e be ma $600. E sika mu edu ka say be say almost £1,000 or whatever. Esike mu edu ba wanye very careful bi a so bi a ono na busua no dan kwa ma obeya busua ni ti no wo de sa so no kwa akoma obi because open bibi kakra di ne open bibi to be di ne e dey safeguard on one way here obi obeya wo dutch ma me kan no krenchero Mema. Metoso 5. Tini, no way. I just want because they make canteen. I want to give you a personal example. Be a wo beti me who say they make an enye trimpo. Enye bosremuka. Mema wo mako 10. Tini. Mema me wo mako 10. O here the last born. You want no okay, two more na no the film. Two you can 9. 9 ni nyina me to 5. My sister no me ni di nkan. Me bra ba ko eto aso. Okay? Sister me no edi kan e na be ma ba e no ba 4. Me na me to 5. Ana me so machi. Akwasi ba e. Abena ba e na kwabena san ba e. Nti no na ye 9. Uti ni. No me machi kwasi ba e abena ba e na kwabena ba e nti Gideon nti ye 9 ba no kuremu me nka mfa ntumi ho mabusuafo nyina nim me ya metoso 5 no e na nyankopon somehow or the other ama ye a little bit comfortable nti ya abusua no yetimi e support ti ni yo de make no I am using myself as an example say the be ya de make obetimi ate ase me ma me e wo 9 enka ne say because ketwa de ketwa no film kura ye woni ketwa man no film 9 me na metoso 5 e ma mpa info mienu wo ho be ma ba ko beto aso oba ba ko ba e na me di so 5 okay e na me so ma chiri ba be ma ba ko ba e na oba ba ko na be ma ko ba ka ho en man 9 ni nyina no me ka say me nka say me siblings no they are not well to do but at least ono betimi adi we ba say obetimi ka say wasifia ma me and wasifia ma papa and na watoka ma papa no they are unable to do that because they have something little for themselves and their family. To make us a me 9 ni nyina no. Me na somehow me a little bit comfortable to the point that me because oh my sifia me mama and bia me nkoto ka me mama na papa no. E me pe. So just imagine. Shade. if time as a woman, that times I remember papa had a sperm. Echo hospital baby, echo ma fertility hospital say be a old pisicabia. And I make you call me or bafu from womb, echo abusia from mua. What it means in say, and can cry 8 in Akana, Nea Menoka say will be ND too much to the point say, or because it means if you have a mamma and I'm a part, and ever quite the same. I want you to give it a talk, a little bit of talk. Not joke, can I add it? What's any? And until what you say, they say, oh, what's low? And until no, Uncle Yika Cremona when you can graduate to no. One you're very careful as our banner A be on another uncle. Why I can have what you would dear them on never Busiano. Who you know, Busian for. You should think about this. They are making meaning perfect and mamma has always a watch check over Busian. Almost a Busian be a one person be. And on your pajano more. Mamma can be a pajama, dear, but Baku be the old. On your pajana ye, Dico de Mabusiano, say, I want to be banned 10 times be on 1 year. Say, any pan of time when I have ever won a year's sperm and come out, Bafu Fra, Cadini be so. Tieni, the man, they are more about more money bread than they Modiana say. Modiana say, tell Biana, who bet you be an open between Temnoco Pika Club. You're very careful. A Yesika Crabia would they contain situations. But 1 year, you will lose something big in the future. 1 year, on some Gabium. Said a member example, my mother have 9 kids. Yeah, maybe a penny when you got to cry, Bibi Kakra or home, Mrs. and Penny Phobia, one kunu, more money, all that. But among them, no wine or I so be a member, maybe a your hind dainty, but I'm going to go see Fiamano. No. Even though they have the desire to do it, but Nippon is very comfortable and one life himself. Obey me as if and now uncle be a maybe a better 10,000 Ghana even Kotoka and Mamma and Babano. They are not up to that point. It is only one person that somehow Nonyamia Buana or you're a little bit comfortable, obey to my those things. The Sani Pano say, they look at my busian for Frank, and then they be see what busian. The Tiana say, when you mention Shabusianina, no way you back could be the Tumas are back on the Bayabusianity. Or is it because the body produces sperm every now and then? Yes. And your sperm be an a bear back. The air can your sperm or yamu be a nippon de fertilizer the back, the egg, a bear cry, a bear ban radio. Sa cry now, you're then a corner, a woo back. I wouldn't baby or and in the oil bone, your midimu, a back in the records of the universal principle. But who knew no? It's on a year busiani tear. He is somewhere. It's not what he has here. They make a woody. They make a woody. It is very serious, but one here, why being Kosi? Yes. And my baby be a masturbate, a true almost sperm good order. What we are talking about is not just masturbation, sperm good for move. I am talking about a baby in the womb of another woman. I'll be back on Tenase. And can you be man would dear, but now you've given that to somebody who have a wound in that. And then you know, why you're very careful, a be a crabba, quanka, will obey Tio Busium. Nanka on the Bayer Busian, Tino. You will end up giving that soul to somebody else. So if in your own destiny, say, as I crabba on the pet, and a Bayer Busian, you end up giving that baby as a charity. I'm saying, I make it. And because many people don't pay attention, I see a time I watch them 1 year. Obey to me, I a big mistake because I hope I say what sort of situation. You should be always intelligent. Men for some temporal enjoyment be luxury, be some temporal pleasure, be MSA future. Be careful. On there, SPERM-Nana what they call my hospital no. Every guy making you be masturbating now, to be out true before. So in your mind, the one is after all, say me masturbation all the time. It's the same thing. It is not the same. And yet the same. Because masturbation, yes, a evil, a bad, it carry a lot of repercussions. But we did it. I fertilize it, oh baby, I buy after 9 months. I cannot see a seer or two be fear, or friend or be mammy, or fruit be papa. And so no, and you want to feel, oh, now we are ne papa. And until say, oh, destiny mono. If this child is supposed to be the foundation of that family, you have gifted this soul to a different house. We are branded, you are very careful. Or difficult in our community, yes, but when in a solve situation. But you're very careful when it comes to this sperm donation, no? Because when you're very careful, fine. Ebiso make an yarafo bizua, or no single or busa be how no, 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 movie, no, and so oh. But the theater say you should be very careful. You can miss something very great in a soul. As a God, tell you not be the source of that family, no, but you've given that soul to somebody. Many of a man, and yes, say, Ayebiana, omuntimi, and yet they intake seed into no more sperm. But a hand tanya home maswa almost no, they are not ready to kowtow to any man, so they feel say, some many better now I damn so sebi, now yes, she are not a abatomium, now who's a me and yet, maybe I am a payment to me, now about control me here and there, no. I am not ready for any man. Let me go out there and get a sperm. Minya sperm na be be any mo bi. Because nipa na kasa o donate sperm no oni me na me ni no. At the end of the day no, I have my baby. Be be any mo bi so that nobody can control me. What's our no? You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing for one reason. Do you know how it feels for a child to know that I don't know my father? Do you know the kind of pain and the emotional stress, the trauma a baby goes through, a child goes through when he knows that I don't know anybody, I call my father? Do you know that as a woman? Abusuya, oh, ba. Na ne papa se bi onibi. Ebi ane ho nyefe, and I make all like so many things in life. Anya hweye no. Sa akwa no wo bi a me papa ni. Nde ba se bi e ko PTA meeting na. Papa ne be back asa o me bani. Ebi a bibi ni e ko bo football na bibi na akwa ne gina mu bi. No hu se ne papa gina crowd na o chie no a akwa ne feel loved. But wo wa hand turn wa homa so ntigete bi a o any problem. Say wuntimi entake seed. A hand turn ya homa so nti na o mpese bema bi ade ne bi beto say o no nanyem. You want to be a woman on your own. O mpe any regulation bi nti na wo kokoje sa ade no. You don't know what you are doing to your child. Sa akra no wo de ne be fa trauma. Now you won't know. Oya baba wa ne de okay. Akra no hwe na ye bibia. But why ya bere wa kakra akra no. Oh, he say, who is my father? You don't know the importance of lineage. Will be a dream. Everybody want to feel belonged. Everybody want to have a source. So this is my source. I belong here. Everybody have this kind of natural tendency to say, you want to know where you belong, where you come from, or where you came from. You need to know your mother. You need to know your father. Obi abeso hu sa ade no. But you are taking this knowledge from your son because of our homaswo. Also, not because you don't want any man to be in your life so that you can have your freedom to go out there to go and do whatever you want to do. That's the reason why you will cause this your son a big trauma in the future. You can end up lying. Yeah, man say Obano or ya benya be 14, 15 years or ya adolescent and as say you know. The number of now papa and mammy, but no dear mammy, and corner. Obisa say, who is my father? You can lie. And I say, oh papa, maybe I was raped and I didn't know. I tell them who said, no baby. You can lie, but trust me, that will never serve the child well. Obet me a intro, and now papa, me ne share na ye twempena me take it in man hu ni bio me kwa hwe de si wawu. You can lie, but trust me, that will leave a vacuum in the life of your child. It is going to leave a very huge vacuum in the life of this your child. Identify Ayebiafo no. Ayebiafo. One day say, oh yeah, they be ama home because you want to be happy. Don't be selfish. Don't just think about yourself. You should think about onkuraso. Meaning and say what pay attention. A lot of people in the diaspora are before. They want to see where their great ancestors came from. I wagana omwa na manfo bia ba omba omse o ye tracy ye na no omse ye frigana ha na ye great grandparents no na a slave trade time no nti ha na omdo mu free nti ye take ye DNA de bagana ha say. And when they come over here omutim kura eba be Ghana passport omo sha say omu sisi they want to live here. The reason is that everybody is so proud about his descendant, and that's the source. Obi bia you very proud about the source. Then I say Obi say say ne maame aduane ye de. Tieni Obi say ne maame aduane ye de. You know why? It is not aduane na de no, but the love and affection, the bond wo wo ne maame ne ntamu no. Eno nti na ne bibia mpo no ope. You should be careful. You should be careful. When you're by, you're careful. Ayebiafo, when you couldn't know, Beba na sperm no, and what didn't him entimu and yet and show your fun. And I never decided so. My young hospital, na young concord just sperm because I mean to me. I cried a woman, or better say, woman, and one never pay a tear, or you couldn't see, or no, papa. So he might never know say even sperm no was a donated sperm. Until me papa. So that kind of vacuum will not be there. But what they are homaswani and hand time say, you don't want any man to be in your life because you don't want anybody to control your life. Because of that, you want to go and have your own baby without any man being in your life. Now you are being selfish. And the Quran said, you are not thinking about this child, the vacuum that is your decision will be created on a life. Because in the future, no, he will grow up. Yes, over here the year, Ayebiafo was fine. But there's something this boy is going to ask you, who is my father? And you might not have any man to represent the father. Who will be the father to this child? Basana was selfishness in Tino, who created a very great vacuum in the life of this child. Belinda said, Daddy, W. Oh, I said, Daddy, can be true. This is here. I say, oh, Nipa no say, or person ko yebi to what Jnana again. Oh, bet me I show the bill. Facebook, we show the bill. I said that I wanted to do the same, but from today, my changing my name. I wanted to read the comment to members in the community. I was saying, you might not see how serious it is. Sincere, I want to say, what team is here? If it happens, so your boy or bear, I say, wouldn't papa? I guess if your papa never woo and they were free move, wouldn't papa? And the reason is, oh, my me and Cho, who is your father? Because they see you to send a be feeling. Oh, my who commented. I say, George, you say, I like this topic, Daddy. For this education, I think I made my mind of doing such, but today my mind has changed. Yeah, that's the comment I was looking for. See, I make sure I say, see how him is the CA. Because Papa and because he was not very responsible. But because I want to say, wouldn't him say, oh, Papa, you know, Papa, wouldn't him, oh, Papa, send and got the feeling. Yes. I may be as a win, you can take care of yourself. But there's a vacuum that has been in your life all this while because you don't know your father. And one thing, those people who are doing this, What it means that in your next life, you will find yourself in the same situation where you wouldn't know your mother or your father. The BC because make you be bang in saying 1 year or 9 months. Now I got 2 actually quite be home. Now be a coffee or crime or you bet in chin, you win back as I did. At the end of the day, no over some orphanage home, baby. This is how nature works. What did I make? This is how nature works. Say the nature here, Duma. Say, see any day. It be a winning. But I'm telling you, your next life, you will be put into the same situation. It be a what the other cry, and yes, or baby, and any better or pay back. I again a so. And now, all back what you will spam now, what be about the moon. Obi be wo ato watwene wa abra ye nhuni papa yes ade ye nhuni papa nhuni maame at the end of the day you never could ja obi a orphanage home bi a enye a good one bi o ba bi a ohwena no nyina be ye su no to bete tena na namo. See how this universe operates, and you should be very careful. You should be very careful. Wona wo your bear man you careful. One way here ajapade bi e ba wo busua mu no. What the back of my bush because I open be a dinner. Because yes, I will back and I will be near to 10. Mamma say, man who crab in my yes, sir, so look at it. It's the same thing. I cried was one with young 9 months and I would be a mobile. A be as I can a wool bar as a second and a baby. Skaka will pay it would have come over before. Belinda said, Daddy, does it mean, or Daddy, Belinda, the question was say, Daddy, can a father ask his son from another mother to donate his sperm to his new wife? Say, Papa, no, say, Untimi and Mubu. And now I only may say, Untimim produce you. Ubi, I won't even produce sperm that time. What do you want for Friday? What the can wo ma bebrebe ewi adwamen ben kwa na ye oda to the point say wo san ko for wa foforo say wontimi sure ba na nyim ti no wo ba be mama mu na akosere say o ma spam pa ma ye foforo ade wo ye hwan wo ye kukuruku na wo ye den wo ye den what the can wo ma bebrebe ewi wa wo ma nyina wi a ada your age no wo ko woro ba foforo ye den so I want to put you now in the memoir. Transfer you when I hope just pay over horses. But I must say, I didn't come on how, then go on. So, won't that. And maybe I make a Baba Copen, I won't be making the BSC or member sim until I didn't hope you wouldn't be you now. You're quite and make it sense because I didn't know. So, background and spam, crochet or bar of a warrant, I said, by what was your name. But when it can hold my baby. Now, what do point a be our member some no for my winter mention or buying him be more? Oh, what I think. Now I know one wow, then you see. So, the Mbaba catch these 2 things, even though you're the Iran, US Burma. But this is what I want to tell you. Those of you that situations in tea, more people can create dear wunty. More Kodam Koyi, Mohunsu, the man I suffer because say, oh, basically, you try on them. Yes, difficulties, man. I'm not saying you shouldn't fight for money. But you're very careful. Because Abusuya be why. And Krabe, you do about women in a back pet and a big Jnana to me, but Jabus in a civil. 1 years, I will cry no, or better than a normal be. A banner side means Abusuano, a 0 a nil, at the end of the day, no, Saana be. Maybe after many generations, and another soul will appear there. And also your bar. Maybe I make a Bema on any war, Bema no sebi, na who didn't send form, and until my desire is a more aquaji or be donated sperm number to me at the see that that's okay. Oh, banner at the end of the day, no, or papa, oh, me any vacuum beyond the life. Baby, our hand tiny, get a boon home wadi. And I want your wife you say, oh, person will be a betcha what na falcon, or per se, or be con night club, or be to Krakoha, or only freedom. Or no at the mansion on pet problem beyond the life. Oh, yes, I need penny binting or copper. What it means in say, Oba work with them. You are so me I meet me I don't need any money in my life. No. And you are because I can't be fair to baby no. Obey here, papa. Obey here, papa on the life. But now say hunter near home must be a woman to know. When you may be our woman, you will end up lying to this child and a idea be hano. Okay? And here, I crown a be hano. And say, oh, you be no friend, papa. Because one guy no may be a new life. You don't want anybody to control you. So at the end of the day, no, why do you say, oh, yeah, did that? You say, me, I'm enough, me to marry, but you can't do that. You cannot do that. Obviously, Rabbi, they will not listen until they happen. Yo, some people will listen. So, okay, yeah, obviously, no way, decide about what you be. They're not going to on yet. Yes. But I'm telling you, I'm saying this as a life coach. Take it. Yes, say, as I'm can say, Anna Franca, insisto. So as I'm can say, Anna Franca, insisto. The Kenny say, Assembly baby, Sina, Assembly Baby Cassia. Any identification, yes, Assembly Bay, Assembly Cassia. You wouldn't know it. Until maybe I make no Ujuma Woodia. Be away be but could be about Yakon on the Yabusianity, and they are given to a different family. Now, baby, and at time, Besson, what I have said, I will maybe a best of 4 or 5. But woman and a sanguas of one. You might not remember, say, some time ago, be a could be the call. You make a tiny, which you have ball. A casa for best 2 hours. I think say we need to end the life today. Obviously, they are punching lines. And I'm a boy. Papa, you move. When you are old man in a way, I said, you obey man and what they had any no. Would you go what about Friday? So, be what I've got to say now, about why they are what you want, Gasa, Babema, Spam say, I said, Nana, you have a lot of wisdom. Thank you. That your contact. Oh, my number is 0262 143963. Besco TV say, please, Daddy, with the forecast remedies, can the perfume and the oil be fundamental for forecast? Yes, it is very fundamental. Because normally, no, say, more order forecast, you know. If I give you a year remedies, there are elements there for all the planets. So you be using ingredients for a planet. So this year, no, a sun and a rule. Number one, the sun is ruling. And then, you know, ingredients you use perfume, oil, it will be the element of the sun. So at the end of the day, no idea who you I will control over the sun. It's a baby nanya, it's much shiny. So I'm saying a baby, you're not per se a pushing tema, add up to it. But I say, yes, it is great. So we use a perfume, oil, no, especially if it was prepared with ingredients of that element or that planet, and it will be a facilitating. No, be a the more members for forecast, no, come platform so many video be to how I'll be to me any our forecast. This year and send it and fam WhatsApp to be transformation in your database no. Oko or membership ID na or WhatsApp number now do register what bashing. A baby BMO we are now download we a best bisa another password view. Another password, you know, your membership ID number, but we are now, no, you can get the Gary processing machine. But you're whatever. But you must see a yammy boy actually. All right, get a massive. Bye bye. I hope so. Be aware. Already we are into real estate. I see dying, and I drew by B. I say, "Yeah, dear members, you know, I can't. Jnana, you know." I decided say, "10 blocks. I am a tall na medicine madino." I didn't know me because I'm creating something like this, like a block factory. I am because a bit me the specification. I high quality. A bit to me. Nti dumasia your factory bi o ha ye nyuma ye wo dumasia nyina no na ye de ye and we've seen say materials no yɛ high grade meka blocks ayɛ yɛde yɛ nnwuma no nti sɛ sɛ yɛwɔ nkran ha so yɛbie factory ni bi wɔ ha yɛtwa blocks no bi a yɛde yɛ adwuma ayɛyɛ but I feel say your members dodo na so wɔ akwantu mu a at times ebi kura wɔ ni ha ɔsi obi into blog na ɔmo fa nkɔyɛ dɛ nkosi dan ma no many a times no obehu say blocks na yɛtɔ no nyɛ papa blocks no nyɛ papa because owu ni ha nti yɛatɔ bibi akeke ne bɔ nefu e da yɛ mo so your members so ehia say ɔmbɛnya blocks because say machines no the capacity ne wɔ soro nti yɛbɛtumi aserve your members aka ho nti ebia wo yɛ transformation member na wo pɛ sɛ wo si fie na wo pɛ blocks a yɛtwa 5 inches yɛtwa 6 inches yɛtwa 5 inches hollow and yɛtwa 6 inches hollow ɛna yɛsɛ ntwa pavement blocks ɛde ka ho na wei no yɛmfa anwea ɛnka ho ɛyɛ corridors nkoa ɛne 3/8 ɛna yɛde yɛ nti yɛyɛ blocks no ɛyɛ concrete so sɛ de wasi fie na wɔyɛ pillar na ɛyɛ concrete ana blocks no nyinaa teɛ in fact your price is far better than ɔmo yɛ nkyɛn nyinaa na yɛwie so a wotɔ dodo a yɛsɛ ama free delivery aka ho nti yɛfii sɛ sɛ woyɛ obi a woyɛ member na sɛ wohia blocks a wobɛtumi akɔntate yɛ dɛ bo number dɛ wo contact yɛn a yɛyɛ wɔ ɛka a yɛbɛtumi a supply ɛde ama wo nti yɛyɛ ntwa sand wɔ ha yɛmfa anwea ɛntwa biribiara nti woba ha wobɛhu sɛ yɛni anwea wɔ ha because I don't want us to even have anwea here sɛ ɛbɛyɛ mistaken de wobɛtumi a mix it no yɛde corridors nko a ɛne 3/8 no ɛna ɛtwa ɛna cement yɛsu 32.5 yɛsu only 42.5 nko a nti the more nsuo ni go blocks no so no the more ɛna ne ho yɛ den
Mame fa wura JSIK a ɛwɔ dɔme Kwabenya Abom Junction Kwabenya Abom Junction opposite the Shell filling station Mame fa wura JSIK in fact anything iPhone sɛ wopɛ bi na atɔ wopɛ brand new wopɛ UK used slightly UK used bura JSIK or Kwabenya Abom Junction abronsan na ne Shell filling station ni di nhwani mu no abronsan no so hɔ JSIK wɔ hɔ no bura hɔ na woni mu amama sɛ wotɔ slightly used UK iPhone na all types na omobema all the accessories and kautono in box a ubenya talking of charger screen protector omobema all these accessories they said they wakotono in box pepepe which is unusual which is not done so anywhere ukoto slightly used UK phone phone no pe na ubenya but ukotono JSIK they will give you quality charger original charger they will give you screen protector they will give you cover iti mesre upebi na tu screen protector, anything iPhone, anything iPad, anything enter JSIK. I work Kwabenya. Omo number on the screen is on 026 73 70010 026 73 70010. Bura JSIK. I work Kwabenya Mabom Junction. Omo sumbo sumpa. This is Nako. Piao. Mepacho download the Jupe free app store and as a Play Store see am no ka say never di usika money ho dwumadi nyina Jupe and the best offers and as the best rate on the market. See a dollar rate no sika no see the nya na ho den kakra no o dey download the Jupe app on the rate no Jupe app and the best rate on the market compared to all the other apps. Jupe all these benefits. In fact, the best rate one 5% discount and also one and a zero charges. O send this car Jupe until free and no than chance o send this car to mobile money account so and now send that to bank account so o body the panel telephone number pay na edi or the register no year badada enya fe na obeka on send the edbia amount o betimi so send this car to bank account direct Jupe and amount this office use agent code CHABAM CHABAM in capital CHABAM never do 5% discount on any transaction na obey bia use agent code no and that no in capital CHABAM piao